Hello everyone and welcome back to Univision 2. Today with us we have a special event that we've organized in the Kingdom of the Noobs. It is an historical Battalion event. So basically we have selected some decks, we've made some true to life Battalion squads as much as we could anyway. And so each players will have some units. Most of them are not coming in trucks to get the infantry to walk. This is the very first event we're doing. We're going to see how it goes, and we're going to adjust what went wrong or um, what doesn't work in future events. So we intend to do more of these, and this is the first one. Here we have basically the Germans. They're going to be defending um, this area. So this is where the battle happens. This is not supposed to have any fight in there. The red player were supposed to bring in some flamethrowers to capture these points, uh, but for some reason they didn't. It doesn't matter. Each player is only allowed to bring 15 individual unit per phase, and then 10 minutes after phase C, they can unleash everything they have left. And so there's quite a lot of rules in there. I'm not gonna bother you guys with every rules, but we tried to make this a tactical, highly tactical gameplay based on historical accuracy. We'll see what it gives. I didn't see the battle yet, so I don't know what to expect. Um, so I hope you have fun watching this game. We'll start right away. All right. And so the Soviets are going to start coming already. They're going to attack strong around here. The Germans have some defenses in the forms of machine gun and Pack 50 bunkers. There is a recon unit here that's currently surveying the land. I gotta say, there's some defenses around here. Barbed warriors, I think, and some trenches. Here comes the German tanks, and we've got the infantry trailing behind. I don't know if you guys can see it. All right, already we've got some half-track dying. Zistri starting to shoot. There's a Soviet tank command group here. Don't know what they're shooting at. Over here, the Pack 50. These are T-34 76s. And we've got some T-34 85s around here. Mortars are gonna start shooting at these flamers. 19 to 5 already for the Germans, because the Soviet groups have not taken those free flags they were supposed to take. Anyway, it's I wonder why. Anyway, the Germans have access to. This is the entire air force they are allowed to bring, plus 2 recon like that. They already lost 1 recon unit. 120 mil mortars here. Gonna start shooting at these mortars. The mortars are clumped up together, so that's gonna be their death warrant. Here we've got a T-34 squad. This is their leader here, as he is the most vetted up. The infantry start to arrive. Tanks did not wait for them too much. Well, they are waiting for them a little bit. Players have to use a lot of communication here because these are all different people. Some players have the artillery support. Some players have mortars. Some players have airplanes. So each have different type of support. And one player has a T-34 deck. The other 2 player has infantry decks, and another player has a T-34 85 decks. And it's basically the same thing for the Germans. One player have the tank deck, one player has the Panzergrenadier deck, and the other 2 has infantry, regular infantry, which we don't see. Oh, there's one here, the Grenadier. There's a lot of defense here in this complex. I don't know how to put the camera. I think we'll put on the side like this. This is being unused for the moment being. I think a couple of volleys around here in the middle would be good. Machine guns are going to cover the advancing Strelki. There you go. Squad of T-3045 coming in with the 76 in recon. There's a lot of Strelkis around here, followed by some Avtomachiki. Some units are taking position here. The Actos are going to advance by their own. MG42 here on return fire. Doesn't want to get killed right away. The Germans have kept their tanks in reserves. Shooter killed here from the 76. The other one will back up against the Tractor Infantry. There you go. The T-34s are finally advancing. They're gonna support these guys. These guys are being shot down by the MG42 and Mortars combo. There you go. There comes the Katyusha shooting up. Almost killing the commander and the 81 mil, but unfortunately they're not actually killing them. Panzer IV here starting to die from the horde of T-3045. They're gonna start shooting up, but I don't think they will win against these guys. Plus, there's two star units here, pretty good. They will have to retreat for a moment being, facing off against 4. There's a Pack 50 here that's been decided to be put on a ambush position, and another one that's going to protect the town here. A lot of artillery in the middle. This is where the biggest attack is happening. There's a lot of mortars shooting up. These guys, there you go. They're putting smoke. I don't think it's worth putting smoke around here because there's no line of sight. They should definitely target the enemy mortars. These guys are still not advancing. These flags are still not being taken. Oh, there you go. I think the smoke was there to help the Astros move up, but they are going to move up in the open. Guys are going to be retreating. 2 of them. 2 looks like they died. 2 most likely, I don't know. I don't know what they died to. Maybe that Panzer IV. They died around here. 2 left. Zen Art 25 mil will be unloading around here. Middle has been captured momentarily by the Avtomachiki, but he's getting shot at by the Panzer Grenadier. The T-3045 here going to be shot at by the Panzer IV. P-40, Denisov will start shooting at the 120 mil. A little bit of airplane support there, very good, very good. Shooter knocked out on this T-34. They are going to be retreating. There's still the full complement of squads. The 4. These guys are still doing nothing. It's worth noting that the Germans were not allowed to attack, so I mean these guys could have left and support. They could have all bunched up together if they wanted to. I think it's going well for the Soviet team, but definitely the lack of all of these flags is a major red flag there. We'll put this thing here up to miscommunication of rules, seeing as each players were allowed to take only 15 individual unit per phase, but you know the flamers were given for free, just so they could capture those flags. Anyway, Denisov will try to retreat, might get catch up by the BF-109. Yeah, and now he dies. Lots of artillery shooting down here. T-34-76 dying. There's a lot of Panzer IVs around here. They need to get some powerful T-3045 trucks here to shoot at these Panzer IV somehow. Two of them still alive over here. You know, the players really want to keep their units alive because they have an entire phase to go, 10 minutes to go without any reinforcement. The infantry has taken place into the middle of town. Panzer IV versus T-34-76. Oh, there's a smoke here. It's gonna stop them from shooting back. Lots of artillery, of mortars. There's a lot of ammo trucks. All tank battle group came with ammo trucks. But you know, you can only bring 15 units at a time. So you gotta really choose carefully what you want to bring in. And they did get the town here, but the flag is here, unfortunately, so they need to hurry up. Oh, there you go. Finally, there's Pharaoh is bringing a Ognamachiki to take these flags, which is going to help them a lot. They need to capture these two flags as well. There you go. 10 minutes has passed. People are going to start bringing their reinforcement. Got a lot of T-3045. This is basically the only thing player PP has with some artillery support. These guys are not shooting a lot. More mortars coming in. On foot. I think a good tactic would have been to assemble all the tanks together and break through one area and have the infantry fill in that area after it is broken through. And then as the reinforcement come in, you bring the tank into another area and eventually, you know, once it's captured, put the infantry in. These guys are coming in with trucks. They must be the from the Panzer Grenadier squad. Yes, it is. SZKZ 251-9D HE support are coming in. A lot of machine gun and mortars also coming in. The Panzer Grenadier are coming in with the half-track, so these guys are going to be the first one to arrive on the scene. Boat commander is going to be in the same area. These guys has been reinforced. Now they're going to move against Panzer IV, hiding, shoots. Kind of misses, but they don't see the tank, and so they're not going to be able to shoot back. There's no infantry around here to help them out. A lot of infantry, they're all coming in by foot. Definitely the feedback I got after this game, players were saying using the entire map would be a better idea. I think we're gonna go for that next time. You know, we were trying to go for highly tactical, close combat style, but it's definitely a little bit too cramped, and I think next time we'll use the entire map in order to space things out. Nice bumping here. Might even kill the commander. No, but almost, almost. T-34-76 doing some headways, but eventually dying to the Panzer force. There you go. The T-30-45s at the charge will kill the Panzer Grenadier. There you go. Panzer IV will have to retreat against these 4 T-34s. The flag is in their hand. Bombers are coming. They got 4 PE2s like this. Player PP saying he needs optics. Basically, he would have needed to work with the other groups here and some people to bring some infantry. There you go. We have a little bit of infantry coming in with a reinforcement of machine guns. He needs to bide his time until these guys come in. Well, they do have, there you go. They do have, there you go. He's got the plane now. These guys are gonna be able to shoot at stuff. There you go. A lot of mortars, all in the same area, are bound to get shot by artillery, and yeah, there you go. As if that the 251 mortar will get shot down by a lot of mortars. Will he die? That's a, yeah, there you go. There's a direct hit. Everyone is bunched up together. And when I make these events, this is what I'm trying to avoid, is I want people to spread out, you know, and just imagine if there was a big line of infantry around here with all the tanks in here, and the infantry could act as the recon for the tank, and the tank closely following behind. Right now what's happening is all of these infantry are going in the same path, and they could all be shut down by the mortars pretty easily. But currently the mortars are busy targeting the T-34-85. German reinforcement are still walking. I don't know why the Reds never decided to take these flags. You know, they could even bring these guys in around here. It was forbidden to attack beyond in this point. You know, beyond the forest here, all the way here, it was forbidden to attack. So the Reds could have put in some units around here to capture 2 free flags, basically. PE2 is doing a lot of damage. There is no AA from the German team so far, but I bet next phase they do have the Ju-88C6, and they had some Fokker Wolf. I don't know if they died or not. Ju-88C6 probably should be better used as ground attack planes to keep the BF-109 for the PE2s. Some good shots around here, killing some units. infantry is moving in. The T-34s are coming closely behind. They are all bunched up together, though. This is going to be pretty bad when if the artillery starts. There you go. Artillery starts shooting at them. The T-34s are not going to support them further, which is a mistake because now they're getting shot at by the Panzer IV. There you go. Panzer IV dies. Some airplanes are going down. I think the BF-109 maybe. There you go. Now these guys are all suppressed. More smokes being thrown in here. T-34s are coming in on the scene. More bombs being dropped. They are targeting the Panzer IVs and the bunkers. Nice, nice, nice. Lots of smoke here. This is good to see, but they ultimately are being shot at because they can't see what's in front of them. A bunch of machine gun. All I don't know why Faraho is doing that. Oof, T-34 going down here to the Panzer IVs who are well hidden. They were oh, and there's more around here as well. Like the Germans are defending, they've hidden their tanks basically, and now the Soviets are suffering. Turret stuck on this one. Now it's dead. Misses. Was getting targeted by a lot of mortars. 13-11 for the Soviets. Ah, there you go. They finally decided to go for these flags. And now more reinforcement is coming in phase C. And after 10 minutes of phase C, they can bring all the remaining assets that they have. There is some M42s on their way. The Germans looks like they're about to collapse, but there is some reinforcement being called in. More Panzer IVs are coming in. More Grenadiers. The crossroad has been captured though. This was their objective. You know, to capture this. They still got a lot of ways to go though. Guys could be shooting more. They are reloading currently. PE2 still coming in. Still no AA from the German team, and I did give them quite. They have 2 double star 20 mil and 1 Verbelvin, and so this would have kept these guys from shooting so much, I think. These T-34s, truly heroes of their time, still there fighting it up. Combat almost dead. Oh man. Oh boy, a lot of machine gun coming in with half-tracks coming in from Noob in action himself. Look at that, these are all machine guns coming to the front line. Wow. And they do have a lot of 120 mil as well. Don't know why they bring so close to the front line. They could just sit there and be put on fire at will, and they would destroy everything. Alright, these guys getting completely pinned down. A lot of Sistries arriving. Combat leader dies. It looks like all the T-3045 around here died. Is there one remaining? No, everyone died. It's just constant artillery barrage here is not helping. And a fresh swoop of Panzer IV coming in as well. T-34 will try to defend, but ultimately will die. Oh, he's holding out pretty good, but wow, still alive. Wow, still alive. Alright, there you go, Katyusha coming in for these Panzer IV. They're going to retreat. They get shot at. So far survived. They're being stuck in these things now, but overall they survived the entire barrage. Here comes the reinforcement coming in over here. (13:11) for the Soviet, and 3 minutes 50 seconds, so that means they will lose. But honestly, had they captured these flags much earlier, they would have been able to stay in the fight much longer, which is a shame, really. Also, the fact that the German couldn't attack would have been a good point for them to focus on a single point in the game. And had they put all their units on the same road and push through, and then, you know, try to go on the flanks or whatever, this would have been an absolute carnage for the Germans, I think. But what the Soviet players decided to do is attack on the entire front line, and I think that's a mistake, because you want to, in order to break a defense, you want to push through in a pinpoint location, and then as you break through, then more troops coming in to fill the void, and you expand slowly by slowly. This is not what happened here. Is they went flat, basically. All of these T-34s, 85 would have been good here, where there's infantry, where they have eyes to look. Lots of mortars and artillery. Grenadiers coming in, slowly but surely. 1 minute 50 to the game. Don't know what happened here. The blue player definitely should have supposed to give these flags to the red player. Germans cannot be attacking. I mean, overall, it doesn't matter that much. We do these events for fun, to try something new, to explore new avenues in the game, and do something that, you know, nobody has ever experienced playing. And I think that's what's cool about having a clan, having members that are willing and ready to accept these events. I mean, you can't find this anywhere else in the game. But a lot of miscommunication on the rules, and by next week should be solved, because people are gonna watch that video. And as we do more and more of these games, we'll adjust the rules, we'll understand them better, and I think it's just gonna be better and better. So next event is a destruction mode. Well, it's supposed to be a destruction mode event with the same decks, and people will be able to do what they please. There will be no rules, basically. We had this guy just join the the clan tonight, and we saw him and we're like, hey, join this event. I think it's his second multiplayer game. Well, anyway, there's a bug, but yeah. Yeah, so there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it was a fun watch, and definitely we'll adjust and we'll try to put more fun event like that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.